Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. And I gotta say, I left this for a while. This is part 2, but I don't actually think it needs all that much. I'm gonna switch my glasses because the ones I got on are too strong. And you can have a quick look at this. I feel like finger painting. I just feel like taking some colors and seeing what will happen if they come out of the bottle or not. That looks more like Floetrol than anything. I think I'm going to switch to my turquoise. And what do I want to use with that? I think a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula would be potentially a really good thing. I have a little canvas showing through, but you really can't stop that from happening with the color shifts from folk art anyway. I don't think what I'm going to do here is going to make so much difference that I don't know, finish that thought for me. I don't know what I'm going to say. I just wanted some less canvassy looking areas, but I don't think that I care anymore. I kind of like, it's sort of like seeing watercolor paper through a watercolor. It's not a problem. What is a problem is I can't figure out what I might want. But I'm pretty sure that everything is going to be somewhat see-through, which is okay for me right now. So long as I don't have more canvas. Yeah, I don't mind any of that. I think I actually like that line. That hard line was kind of interesting. And you can still see some of the shimmer through the background. And then I can touch up my edge. Make it purple. Why not? It matches. I'll do the same thing on my finger on the other end. Kind of like that. I kind of thought maybe if I had some brighter green I might put some of that in there. But kind of doesn't bother me to do a few nothings. Just use a little texture, some highlights. Maybe let's see what some yellow would look like in there, if I can get it out. I don't really see that there's much that needs to happen. I don't want fingerprints in there either. Let's see if I can avoid that. Probably not. What else do I want up there? That neon pink is just so neon that I never got used to it completely. I've got some other pink over here. It's not my favorite pink. Ooh, here's a better pink. I like this pink. Let's see what happens when I use some of this. Way more purple. And let's just, I think if I use an acetate card it would probably resolve my issue. But I just wanted to tone down that neon pink some. Get the top out of my hand. Do the same thing at the top I did at the bottom. Don't mind if that other color shows through. Oops, just stuck my arm in it. Okay, well that's not bothering me. I've got some metallic white from Anita's that I think might be interesting to see what happens if I add a little bit of that in there. I'm not doing a whole lot of anything, to tell you the truth. I'm just sort of messing around because I said I was going to come back for part 2, so this is me messing around. Throwing some of that color in there because I just, as much as I like the neon pink, it's just too bright for me sometimes. And it was then, up at the top there. I was using the excuse that I had the canvas showing through, but I don't think that's a good enough excuse anymore. I do love all that. That's pretty cool. It's not discouraging me from going on and having some more fun with my fingers. That's beautiful, actually. So I'm not unhappy with any of that. There's probably a better tool than my finger somewhere around here. No doubt about it. But it is what it is. It'll be what it'll be, and I do it because I can. That is the name of my book. On the Amazon link. Below the video. That is a beautiful turquoise blue, Bahama blue behind. I believe that's an Anita's. I want some of that, I believe, in here. I've got quite a bit of metallic in there already. What is that? Go away thing. The Anita's, I didn't think, no, it's not metallic, but it looks like some of it's showing through. And I wanted that to be much more blue than it is, so that's okay with me. I've got some really neat turquoise around here, but I don't think that it's the right color to put in there. It doesn't keep me from wanting to try it. But maybe, whoops, I was going to say maybe just a dot. Maybe not any. Would have been a better idea. It's alright. It can imitate waves. Yes. Finger painting 101. Let's see if we can add a little depth with my turquoise from Art Minds. It's resting on my hand right now because I didn't want to leave it on the painting. I like it because it's an iridescent, but it also has, because it's darker, it adds some depth. I'm going to wipe that off and give myself permission to add a little bit of a wave. Or an imaginary wave, whatever you want to call it. That's not wet. I think that was part of my plan to come back and do that. Got a second wave in there. That's fine. Just steal some paint. Nothing major. Just get the schmutz out. Whoa, that's odd. There's yellow in there. Okay. It's time to wipe your stick off, silly woman. Put some of that in there. Some of that over there. Yes, I like that. I have some Prussian blue. Do I dare? Can I get some out? I'm going to rub my stick in that. Oh boy. Right up until the paint starts to get sticky, I can get away with a few things. After that, I'm rolling paint off my fingers. But in the meantime, that's any lines in water just looks like wind on the water to me. And the little thin lines of white are looking more like the edges of waves. I'd like to say I liked all that, but I didn't. I've got some gold metallic where I was doing the beaches and wave edges. I think that's done. It is what it is, and it's done and I say that, and then I see something, and I change my mind. And as much as that's a metallic, it's still the right color that I want to use in there. And maybe right there as well. Maybe right over the side. Little purple clouds. I love little purple clouds. What can I say? Alright, so that's the end of part 2. Kind of feel like it would be okay to have some lighter colors in that water, but it's deepening, it's sunset, it's twilight, so that's it. Other than I might be able to put a few spiky things in there. Well, let's see. Do I want to do that? I might want to do that. So I'm going to put some paint right next to me on my little, on my little silicone mat that I wipe off things on. I'll show you. Actually, it's on this. So let's see if I want to add I don't mind that there's some blue color on there at all, to tell you the truth. I like changing it up. And I don't mind spiking it up either. And I'm pretty sure I meant to come back and do some of that. You know what I'd really like to do is try some of that. Whoops. Boy, that comes out fast. Yes, I don't mind that right there. And I've still got my other stuff close by. Yep, that doesn't bother me. Just kind of keep doing that. Yeah, it's funny. Sometimes you think you're done and you're just not done. Especially not me. I usually tell you guys I am and then I'm not. So since I am almost done, I'm going to say, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. If you want to buy artwork, all you have to do is ask. And I'll give you an email and we'll have a communication via YouTube. If you want a lesson and you're in the Spring Hill area, I'm available at the studio. I give lessons. If you're looking for the paint pouring recipe, it's below the video in the description. And if you are watching on television and you need to contact me, you can find an email address for me. Oh gosh, where can you find an email address for me? Probably on my YouTube. I never thought of that. Duh. Oh well, I have some of those moments. We all do, I guess. I have PayPal and Patreon if you want to contribute to keep me painting. I really appreciate all the people who have done so in the past, a lot. And there's always a contest for those who decide to contribute. I will be running on the end screens in the last 20 seconds of the video. I will be publicizing, that's the word. Whatever this month's prizes are eventually on the end screens in the last 20 seconds. I think I just said that. Anyway, I am a little focused on what I'm trying to do. And I like my spiky plants in the foreground more than I did. And that's cool. I camouflage my little schmutzy spot. That's okay. 2. Just blend everything in every once in a while. Sometimes it's just better to come back and do some more stuff on the dry artwork. I hate wasting paint. So I don't think a little texture in the trees is going to hurt anything. Just use my skewer and add a little texture. I love that new, I don't know what that's called, something like Mystique, but it's very, very teal. The Art Minds color that I have here. Oops. Yeah, I actually think that added a lot of depth over there. And I used my paint, which makes me happy. And I could probably do the same up there. Except for there's no light coming from that direction, so that doesn't make any sense. But there is over here. Cool, I'm done. You guys, thank you for joining me. I used up most of my time doing practically nothing, but it's now as finished as I need it to be. So I'll tell you guys I love you, all of you. And there's over 60,000 of you. Subscribe. Watch as much of the video as you can if you want to help me out. It's a big help, because every time YouTube notices how long you watch, it gives me better placement for my videos, and that allows more people to find them and see them. Same thing with the thumbs up. If you give me a thumbs up, it helps my video placement. It puts me someplace more people can see me, and all those things are very appreciated. I'd like to make a living doing this. It's not really very easy, but with your help, it gets easier. I have Facebook pages with things advertised on them from Fine Art America and Pixels.com and Curios, and anytime you guys go there, I got splatters. Okay, I'll fix those later. In any case, whatever you guys decide to do to help me out, I really appreciate it. And I appreciate your wonderful comments every day, keeping my morale up. I really, really do appreciate those. And all the contributions that have kept me painting in the past. And I hope you guys come back again. On the end screens, you will also find 600 videos. Should you be in the mood to binge, they're there for your pleasure. I see a couple of little things I need to fix, like the splatters of those green in the beach area, but I think I can camouflage that pretty well. We'll pretend those are rocks when I'm done. Alright, so I will see you again in another video, the next one, or one of 600 I've already made. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Priscilla out.